Saiba, you spoke about KL Rahul before the game started. You said that, listen, he has all the shots in the book. The only thing that may be ailing KL Rahul could be his confidence. He needs a bit of a swagger. Did you see that swagger in his batting today?
A little bit later, not the first couple of overs when he was just a little bit tentative. But once he connected with that six, that flick, I think it was a different Rahul that we saw because then his footwork was that much more positive, going towards the ball, also moving around the crease a lot more confidently. There wasn't any tentativeness in his approach. The footwork, like in the beginning, the feet hardly were moving. The front foot was just staying there, and therefore he was playing away from the body, playing and missing. But once he hit that six, it was a completely different situation.
Yes, and then maybe that confidence paid off in the piece of fielding that we spoke about, that game-changing moment. Saivak, again, a word on Virat Kohli. Sometimes does it do this to you, the ground that you step in? I know he's been in outstanding form this entire T20 World Cup, but is he now reached that stage once again where the Indian team knows that as long as Virat is there, we are in the game, and he's batting in that frame of mind too?
I lost a second of your question, but yes, I think every player has a favorite ground, a ground where he feels comfortable. The vibes of the ground are very good. The crowd, when the crowd comes in, they know that they're going to support you. So I think for Kohli, it is the Adelaide ground. That's where he got his first Test century. That's where he's got so many runs. That's where he got a century in each innings as a captain. That's where he's got 100 against Pakistan in the inaugural of the 2015 World Cup. And all these runs are runs where India needed those runs very badly, and that would certainly give him the belief that every time he comes to Adelaide, he will get runs. And he showed that again today with that innings.
Just overall, the performance of the Indian team, they stepped up when it was needed. But Saibai, what do you think could be the lessons that India can take from this game? Because up next is Zimbabwe. May not be a very tricky opposition, but looks like now Indian team is well on their way to the semi-final. What are the lessons that they can take from this game that will be much needed when they play a knockout like the semis?
Yes. Yes, I think if they beat Zimbabwe, they top the table. That would be the case, and that's what they'll be looking to do, because that means they will be able. Well, I suppose if Australia qualify, then they will play Australia and Sydney. But if Australia don't qualify, I think the top of the table in this group comes to play in Adelaide. And if you play in Adelaide, then clearly, because of the kind of fact that India seems to enjoy playing in Adelaide, they will be able to, hopefully they'll be able to win the semis and get to the finals.